Hey everybody, this is Joe from Tiny Camper Company and Adventure Outpost. We are at Overland East in booth T58. Come check us out. What we are is a manufacturer that produces some high quality trailers, as well as customizing, as well as adventure gear. You can check us out at www.tinycampercompany.com. If you have any questions, please shoot us a message. And Overland East, we have a couple brand new cool features. We have the 5x10 Apache, which is one of our beefiest trailers on the market. It's on 5,200 pound timberings. It's a 2x3 steel frame, as well as it's got a great departure angle on the back. And then we also brought our stubby, which we're gonna show you today. But let's have Tony walk you around so he can show you exactly what his camper's all about. Camp on.
Hey guys, Tony, Spent Brass Off-Road. We're here with our Apache 5x10. It's been in all our videos. We've taken this one all the way from South Florida to Alaska. As you know, but with this one is also for sale. So we're starting our new unit next year. Joe from Tiny Camper Company is gonna build us a new unit to run. This one got an upgraded frame this year as well. He matched our colors for red, our 5,200 pound timber and suspension. We're also still gonna throw in the Iceco 55 fridge freezer combo, which has been running for 5 months for us straight, as well as our anchor power system that runs this whole unit, as well as the new Taruka awning with the red, amber, and white LEDs. We're also going to throw in our camp stove and all the propane mounts. So you guys come over, check us out at Tiny Camper Company, or give us a shout on Spent Brass Off-Road. We'll see you out there.
Yeah, so my name's David with Mammoth Overland. We specialize in off-road trailers. These are built to get you as far off the grid as possible and sustain you for however long you want to be out. So starting with this platform, this is our Woolly, but the platform is the HV trailer, which starts at $29,500. It has timber and independent suspension, 17 inches of ground clearance. It has a full steel frame and rock sliders. You can get over any obstacle. Our hitch is very unique and fully articulating. There's a king size mattress in there. Bunks, and the kitchen is on this platform is very similar to what you see over here, which is our ELE, which stands for Extinction Level Event. This thing is ready for end of the world. So we can pump in purified air in case of like some sort of chemical event. More practical use for that is with heavy smoke during wildfire season. It's really nice. You can pull water from anywhere and it'll purify the water. There's 360 security, bear spray, all sorts of stuff on this. This is ready for the end of the world, like I said. And then step up from the HV, you have the TL. So this is more of like a family-oriented trailer. Weight-wise, real quick. So the HV is 1,650 pounds due to our hybrid monocoque construction that we take from the aviation industry. And then the TL, like I was saying, so still king size bed. You have the swing out kitchen, pass through right here with kind of your dining area plating. Same timber and suspension, steel frame, hybrid monocoque aluminum construction. The weight of this is 3,200 pounds dry with a 50-gallon water tank will put you around 3,600 pounds. And then we come in here. You have a king size bed up there. You have bunks, which will fold down into a couch if you need it. There's a shower right here, as well as a sink. Your toilet's right there. And I mean, we can do, we have heating options. We have an evaporative cooler for the smaller trailers up to a true Dometic AC unit, which runs on a 12-volt system. The HVs, we have a bunch of different power options. You can start at 100 amp hours of AGM all the way up to 800 amp hours of lithium. So tons of options. If you're looking for a rugged off-road trailer that'll get you anywhere, these are definitely the trailers. MammothOverland.com.
So I'm Aaron with Arkto Campers. We're based out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And we are a manufacturer of our Arkto Campers G12 and the C10 over here. Our flagship trailer is the G12, and our couple claims to fame with the trailer is our storage capacity, as well as our outdoor kitchen, the functionality of it. That primarily stems from our outdoor pantry. We have a 12 cubic foot pantry outside. That allows you to go camping without having to bring tote bins from your tow vehicle, so you can actually pack everything in here. Really just throw in your clothes and your food, and you're done and ready to hook up and go camping. As you can see, our slide-out kitchen is right here. It's made up of an aluminum body, composite countertop. We got dual burner stoves, cutlery drawers, spice drawers, hot and cold water, Everything part of the utilities is actually housed in the cable carrier or drag chains, keeping it nicely protected from the kitchen sliding in and out and possibly getting snagged up in the drawer slides. The pantry is all aluminum as well, and inside there is like cigarette lighter plug, USB ports, and 110 volt receptacle. We got a little folding prep deck here, just some extra countertop space. And then it rounds off with a 12 volt fridge freezer. So there's a 75 liter fridge freezer on a drawer slide. And all the drawer slides are actually rated for 500 pounds, and they're bolted through the chassis of the trailer. So super sturdy while you're bouncing on the trail. Nothing's gonna come loose or break, anything like that. Yeah, so on the exterior of the trailer is, again, the storage. So we got tons of storage on board here, 105 cubic feet. So that's made up of a integrated tongue box at the front here. So it's like over 6 feet long. So you can actually get a set of skis in there or snowboard, fishing rods. We have a lot of customers that actually camp out in the parking lots of a ski hill, wake up in the morning, pull their skis out, and up they go on the slopes. So pretty handy. All right, we got a propane cabinet at the front here, so we can fit a 20 or 30 pound bottle in here. In this case, there's a 30 pounder sitting there. More storage at the front, so primarily with like tow related gear, hand tools, stuff like that. And a portable toilet that's accessible inside and outside the trailer. So you can use that under the bench inside, which we'll get to. Otherwise, you can pull that through and bring it into the outdoor shower at the back. We got a Truma Combi furnace and hot water heating system. And then the other half of the exterior storage, we call this the garage. So this is a substantial amount of storage space where you can put folding chairs, folding tables, barbecues, fire pits, things like that. Outdoor shower enclosure. So you can make this up kind of like as an ensuite. So if you want to put the toilet in here, there's the shower port and an ample amount of space. It's like 4 foot by 4 foot, so a good amount of space. With the construction of the trailer, while we're here before we head on inside, this is all composites. There's not a single piece of wood in the entire construction of the trailer. So yeah, this is actually an FRP 1.5 inch thick insulated wall. So an R7 insulation value on the walls, R9 on the floor. And then we have a R4 for our insulated canvas option. So if we head inside, yeah, it's an ample amount of space. All the cabinets are made up of aluminum and composite. So all the dark color you see is aluminum. The cabinet doors and drawer faces are a composite. And storage, again, is the name of the game here. So we have 2 foot long drawers inside here. Plenty of space for your belongings. We have cabinets up front, which are quite deep and wide. So it's about like 3 like folded piles of t-shirts wide as a reference. More electrical receptacles up here, 110 volt USB and cigarette lighter plugs. More USBs there, more USBs on the other side of the bed. And then speaking of the bed, this is a full residential queen bed, so a full 80 inches long, 60 inches wide. And then actually this trailer will sleep 5. So we can put, of course, the 2 adults up on top of the bed. We can connect a single seat to the bench, and this will make an L-shaped sleeper for 2 children. As a reference, this is 6'10" wide wall to wall, 6'4" long here. And then we have an option for a bunk that'll actually attach up here, and that's the 5th person, of course. And then that bunk's actually pretty trick. We can actually have it so it tilts up out of the way for day mode, and then of course down in its use. But also we have a quick disconnect system on there, so you actually pull a T-handle, and then the whole bunk will disconnect from the wall, so you can put it in your garage to store it if you didn't want it set up in there. Yeah, more storage underneath the bed. So there's actually a wardrobe here. Boot and shoe cubby down below for your storage of your footwear. And then another bit of storage underneath the single seat here. So yeah, lots and lots of storage. Electrical system's all red arc, so everything's red arc in here. We can do a max capacity of batteries in here of 960 amp hours of lithium and up to 1,000 watts of solar up on the roof. Plus whatever you want to plug in as a sidewall port, you can add additional solar there. And there's actually a DC-DC charger on board. So you can actually charge while towing via an Anderson plug at 30 amps. So similar to like plugging a shore power. So yeah, so that's the Arkto Camper's G12 in a nutshell. All right, so this is our C10. So this is our new smaller model. So this is more geared towards people with like smaller tow capacities of about 3,500 pounds, 4,000 pounds, somewhere in there. It's actually 2 feet shorter than the G12 and 13 inches narrower. So yeah, exact same kitchen as the G12, which we wanted to keep. Including a pantry over there. The big difference in the kitchen is the fridge. So our G12 fridge freezer, as you saw, is a slide-out fridge freezer to the exterior, but we ended up actually putting a fridge to the inside here, which actually ended up saving us 100 pounds in the construction. But of course, the name of the game, once again, was kitchen functionality and storage. So this trailer has more storage than our competitors by like a significant amount. And so we walk around the other side, you're going to be able to see that. So up front, on the driver's side, we have a very large storage cabinet here for all your gear, including shelves on the right-hand side for hand tools and the like. Again, everything made out of aluminum. Shore power plugs here, 31-gallon freshwater tank on board of this trailer. And then the garage, just like the G12, it's a little bit smaller, of course, being a smaller trailer, but there's ample storage in there for chairs and the like. And this one also has a heater and hot water heating system. And this is also Truma as well. It's not the combo unit. These are two individual systems, but does the job just the same. Outside as well is the shower enclosure. So again, you can bring the toilet that's inside here into the enclosure and have your little ensuite. And the construction of the walls is pretty much all the same. Same materials, yeah. Side, it's kind of like a mini version of the G12. So same idea on the materials. All the dark colored stuff is aluminum and the light is a composite. So we have a pretty sizable upper cabinet there. A little cubby, we call it here. This is actually designed originally just because there's a toilet underneath you to keep your like toilet paper and wet wipes and things like that. Up top on the countertop, we have a little shelf, a little cubby. You can put little bins in. Another storage area here. All the electrical, furnace control, and electrical outlets are on the right-hand side. And then moving down, we got, of course, drawers and another boot cubby for your footwear. More storage over here is a wardrobe under the bed. And then a little storage cubby, again, down below, and the same as under the seat here. Dining table in both trailers. And as you'll see here, the bed is made up a little bit differently. So in this case, we wanted to do a north-south configuration, but of course how small this trailer is, if we just left it fixed, you'd be having like a real tight squeeze in here. So we decided to tilt this one up. So this would be like daytime mode, but when you're ready to go to bed, you just bring it down, and then you have a full residential queen bed up here, full 80 inches long, 60 inches wide. And then when you're done sleeping, you simply just push it up out of the way. And so as you can see, it's pretty airy and light in here with 3 big windows in the canvas with the 4th window fixed on the wall back here. It makes for a pretty nice space for such a tiny trailer. So this one's 2,700 pounds, pretty lightweight. So that's our Arkto Campers trailers. If you have any questions, you're welcome to reach out to us, arktocampers.com, or on social media at Arkto Campers.
Hi, Taylor. Thanks for coming by. I'm Kyle. This is Hiker Trailers. We've got 2 models here right now. We've got an extreme off-road and we have a mid-range. I can show you a couple things on each. This one's going to be more heavily outfitted with things like a fridge box on front for a refrigerator to be stowed. We've got a secondary toolbox up front that can house your power systems. Or you can use it for just your like chalks, straps, things like that. This is a 5x10 foot model, which is new this year. Normally 9 foot was the longest box you could get. We've changed that to a 10 foot. That'll make a lot of people happy. This one right now has a queen size, like an RV queen mattress inside. We get to stay in these this weekend, so you get to see them used. We come outside. This is sort of like our kitchen area. We've got a side table mounted. It's working great for water for coffee, holding some of our literature, things like that. You come around the back, every hiker trailer is gonna have what we call a galley. This one is a 17-inch deep galley. So with the 10-foot box, you get the largest cabin option. So there's a lot of extra room past your mattress, throwing your shoes off, maybe a dog, something like that. A mud room, so to speak. 17-inch galley is going to get most everybody what they might need to stow, either camping gear that they already have. Throw it in here, take off, you got everything you need. We've got all kinds of stuff on this side as well. This one has a 21-gallon water tank underneath. We can tap into that right here. It goes up to an instant hot water shower system. And then that's what this enclosure is for. So you can take a shower, maybe it's just a changing room. Multi-function. And then above us, we have the 270 awning. This one is a 23-0 brand. It is their Pro 5-arm. Works perfect with a hiker. And if you have time, I'll show you this mid-range. We brought the bright green mid-range. It's a 5x9. This one's more of like a basic built, more of the things that most people get, not too much more. Has a spare tire on front, a cargo box right here. Okay, we're using a wheel jack, which is great for this terrain to roll it into space, you know, our place where we have it here. Same cabin size and width. So this will fit a RV queen, but we're using a full size. It's working great for 2 people to stay in this one over the weekend. And then back here, this is really neat. Yeah. This is one of the newer options that we have on our website. This is a kitchenette configuration. So imagine this on a fridge slide. It didn't get onto the trailer before we headed out, so we're just using it by hand, but ultimately you click 2 buttons, pull out your fridge, put it back in as you need it. Trying to make the best use we can out of this kitchen configuration. It's working out great. Want to find out more? Come see us, hikertrailers.com. You can even give us a call, ask questions, 812-975-5300.
Hi, we're Big Slack Off-Road. We have trailers and accessories for trailers. We also have Gen 3 Tacoma and Land Cruiser accessories. You can find us at bigslackoffroad.com. Yeah, we have our Slack Wagon and our Slack Wagon Junior here today, and both of these models can be customized in many different ways. The Slack Wagon starts at about $6,000, and the Slack Wagon Junior starts at about $4,500.
Hey, this is Tristan with Cedar Ridge Campers. Behind me is our Vega 2.0. This is a fully composite fiberglass trailer. There's no seams whatsoever. This is our off-road chassis, so it's the Vega XT. What that includes is full stand-on fenders, rock rails all the way around, so you can pull this thing nearly anywhere. We also, with the chassis, we run the wiring inside the frame, so you never have to worry about getting that hung up on the trail. Large turn overland doors, we get them custom built for us. They're the largest in the industry. That's why we're really proud of these doors. Also have really nice windows on them with a shade and a screen built into them. Full queen size cabin. The Vega 2.0 comes standard with a Truma Combi built into it, which is the water heater and the furnace. Also we have a nice wood look interior, so that makes the interior feel nice and warm. 20 gallons of onboard water built inside the trailer as well, so you don't have to worry about it. It's a true 4-season camper. Up front here, we have an Arc tongue jack. That's really nice if you're rolling your trailer around, getting it into your garage, or also around your campsite. Cruisemaster DO35 articulating hitch with a handbrake. Handbrake also comes in really handy when you're moving your trailer around. It's an easy way to stop your trailer. Also gives you don't need wheel chocks. Got this custom front storage box, which we run our refrigerators in. We like to have a refrigerator up front here. That way we can run a big refrigerator up front here. It's not taking up space in the galley. Also have a Rome 95-liter rugged case mounted up there. Full-size spare tire comes standard on the off-road or on the XT. And then one thing that really sets us apart from most of the other competition is our slide outs. So we have our stove and a sink all slides out the side. And the reason we do that is number one reason we did it was to free up the counter space. But what a real added benefit to that is when you're frying bacon and stuff, it's not right back in your galley here, messing it up. Also with the sink, it can make a real big mess if it's right here in the galley. And having slide outs as well, cooking with 2 people is awesome. You're not running over each other. All the cabinets come out the back. Full red arc electronics comes standard. This one has a 320 amp hour lithium battery. Also charges on a 200 watt solar panels. It also charges off your vehicle while you're driving, and has a short power plug. This is pretty much a walk around of our Vega 2.0 XT. If you have any questions, reach out to us. You can find us at cedarridgecampers.com.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah with Expedition Trailers. We are located in Cherryville, Missouri. It's at a 4-way stop with 1 building and we're it, but we are the best thing in that tiny town. We make 3 different lines of trailers. We have a toy hauler that's on the back side of this trailer. This is our Trail Series camper. It's the 4-season, thick-walled beast. It's all aluminum. It's woodless construction. There's a bee here. And then we have the Off-Trex Phoenix, which has won a ton of awards over in Australia. We now have the rights, and we build it here in America. All of these are American-made trailers. We partner with great companies like Charuka, which is these big old awnings here, and they come with wall kits if you want them. Most of our trailers are customizable to suit your needs, from this base models all the way up to the Lamborghinis like this right here. This is my trailer. I love this trailer. So I live in Lexington, Kentucky. I work for bourbon brands doing marketing. So of course I had to have a bourbon bar in here. We usually keep our eyes here on mixers. It has a sink. It has 38 gallons of water, instant propane water heater, full Red Arc Red Vision TVMS and Rogue system in it. So I can control every system on this from my phone or one of 2 screens. Like here, I love this trailer because we also love to cook for people and entertain when we go camping. This thing has a 5-foot fold-out table, big old Luna National Lunar fridge. Yeah, overall, I came from in a rooftop tent for 8 years, traveling around the world with my wife and 2 wiener dogs, to something with 4 walls, and it has changed everything because we can go anywhere, and especially when you're traveling across the country, you can stop at a Cracker Barrel and get in and not have to worry about tents or anything like that. 4 walls are great. Everyone should have 4 walls. But yeah, so there's a gun pointed at me from the owner of the company to talk about this one behind her. You can't see him. This is our toy hauler. The reason this weird looking thing up is in the air is because that's where you put a rooftop tent, and that telescopes down. So the reason it goes up is so you can walk underneath of it to mount your bikes, kayaks, or whatever else little off-roady thingies that you want to put here to take out for fun. We've had 9 kayaks mounted in various spots on this before for a fishing show. So you can outfit it as you want. There's got a front box. You can either put a fridge over there, more storage. The right side's got a red arc system with a couple of 100 amp hours of batteries. Cruise Master suspension, and you can outfit this as you want. There's 3 different models. This is the smallest one. There is a XL, which is the 5x10, so you can put 3 or 4 adventure bikes on that sucker. And we also have a 2-axle version of this for your big loads, like ATVs or UTVs. And you can have this as basic as you want, no rack and just toy haul stuff. Or you can get all the way down with this EVA, the cut, and you can have any design cut into this you want. We like it. It's fun. You should like it. You can find us at expeditiontrailers.com or anything Expedition Trailers on social media.